Are you preparing for rain? There is an ancient parable which is about two farmers who live in opposite sides of a kingdom, and there hasn't been any rain for many months. Both of these farmers every day pray for rain. However, only one of these two farmers goes out every day and prepares his field to receive the rain. So in the parable, guess which farmer gets the rain sent to him? Of course, you guessed it. So what are you doing right now to prepare for rain? What are you doing on a daily basis? How's your mindset with regard to the recent coronavirus outbreak? How are you coping with that? Would you describe yourself as more with fear or more with optimism? It's a very interesting time for us all, and one we should reflect on, because if you're full of fear, as many are, then the question is, are you in balance? The obvious answer is no. But equally, this isn't about lollipops and rainbows and being overly positive, because there are challenges, there are realities we have to face. But equally, that's not in balance either. My experience has taught me, working with thousands of people on their mindset, that balance is the ultimate. It's the ultimate state for the mind to be in. Not only balance, but beyond that, a transcendental state. The transcendental state of the mind goes beyond the mind itself. It goes to what's known as unconditional love. Transcendental states are wholesome gratitude, when we are grateful for both the challenges and the support we have in life. That is the same as unconditional love. When you love someone or something unconditionally, including yourself, it's because you see both sides. You see where you're both kind and where you're stingy. And you love yourself or some other person unconditionally because you can see both sides. So one of the interesting things is, when we have a crisis, if we're not seeing the opportunities in that crisis, we're not in balance and we're not in a transcendental state. So how do we achieve that? Well, what we really need to do is to say, okay, let's acknowledge the challenge we're feeling. Let's be real about it. What is it that we're really feeling? What's our current reality? Then we have to say equally, what is the opportunity that we have in this moment? And that's where some people often struggle in a situation like this one. There are definitely some people who are what I call lollipops and rainbows people. And that's not what I'm really getting at here. It's about seeing both sides. So what I'm going to ask you to do is look at here at what I call the 7 areas of life. We have spiritual, mental and learning, vocational, which is your work or your business, financial, family, social, and physical, which includes health and fitness. These fundamental 7 areas of life are often not looked at holistically. In a situation like this is exactly what we need to do. Because wherever we're feeling challenged, there will be somewhere where there is an opportunity. So if we were to go through these 7 areas of life, and we were to look at health and fitness, for example, do you know people right now who are off work and maybe for the first time in a long time are taking regular exercise? If you do, and if you're one of them, well done, because that's seeing an opportunity in a challenge. In this downtime for a lot of people, it's a great opportunity to get fit and healthy. The thing is, we don't just need the ambition or even just the vision of doing that. We need the structure as well. So we need to create a rock. We need to create structure in our day, if we have got more downtime than usual, to say, do you know what? When I get up in the mornings, I'm going to do some exercise. whether we start off small with a small 10-minute workout or something bigger, or we just work towards something bigger. So that's health and fitness. Then we can look at other areas of our life. If we look at socially, who have we lost touch with? What friends have we not spoken to for ages or really connected with? In the day of modern technology, we have the phone, we have Zoom, we have Skype. We have many ways of contacting people. The same is also true of our families, our extended families. We can get in touch with them. There are huge opportunities there to connect with people. Or our immediate family, if we're isolated with them at the moment, we can also connect even deeper than we have done before. But again, we need structures. We need to put things in place. It's good to sit down with the family over a meal to discuss how we feel about things. Again, these are wonderful opportunities. Are you fully leveraging them? Then we can look at other areas in life. Now, there are some very challenging areas for some people. Finances could be one of them. That doesn't mean we can't develop ourselves in that area. There are things we can learn. We can go through our finances. We can learn to be more empowered with our finances. We can study. There are many ways we can prepare ourselves for the rain to come. We can also do this with our business, vocationally. We can review where we're at, where our business is at, where our work's at. What do we really want to do? What do we want to let go of? What do we want to focus on? What do we want to learn? Again, how are we going to prepare for that rain? We also have the area of spirituality. And for me, this goes hand in hand with other learning and development. What are you doing every day to develop yourself? For me, this is a simple question. I believe that the purpose of life, or one of the purposes of life, I should say, is to learn to love myself and others more. So if I'm going to do that, I need to look in the mirror on a regular basis and say, what can I be, do and have that's going to transform who I am? Take me to the next level. Expand my awareness. Make me love myself and others more. Allow that to happen. What is it I need to learn? Where am I not in balance? So this takes us full circle to what I started with, which is, are we in balance? If we're not, then we just need to see the other side. Life for me is like a magnet. It has two poles, not one. You can't get rid of one pole and not the other. For every challenge that we see, and there are many, we have to balance that out and see all the opportunities and all the support that are coming with those challenges. And now this is a great time to do that. I hope you got some ideas from this video about what you can do next and how you can really begin to transform your life and use this as a unique opportunity, as I truly believe it is. There may not be another opportunity like this in our lifetimes. There may be, but there may not be. An opportunity to take stock and to really look at what's most meaningful to us and develop ourselves and prepare for rain.